Hello everyone, welcome back to Gloomhaven. You join me the very beginning of a mission, as it crashed during the loading screen to get here, but the things that you need to know are, we are going to investigate another crystal or some kind of object that is related to the main plot. We've come into this forest and we slipped past some guards and rescued this orchid called Redthorn, who seems to be a player ally, and we changed some of Tali's cards after they leveled up to 7, and we now have Vengeance, attack 2, range 3, consume darkness and any other element, kill all normal targets instead. So these two are elites, so that's not going to work here, but it's going to be an interesting time nonetheless. Now, I assume we're not selecting cards for this. Oh, first of all, the thing we have to do is choose 2 ability cards to discard for everybody. So, stuff that we're not going to be using immediately. Well, we're not going to be using Vengeance immediately because these are elite enemies. And we have the one that we can create energy every turn with. Shaping the ether. Let's get rid of that for now. Scoundrel. Visage of the Inevitable kills a normal enemy, not an elite enemy. Both the enemies ahead of us are elites, so we'll drop that. And we'll drop Smoke Bomb with it. Soothsinger. Yes, play us a little ditty. Immobilize all enemies within range 3 could be incredible on this opening turn. You may have 2 songs active at once. Bless and Curse. Stun 2 could also be incredible. Disarm 2 could be incredible. We don't need Marching Beat. And we don't need Nightmare Serenade right now. Then Brutus the Second. We want a ranged attack. These guys don't have shield, they do have retaliate. Let's drop Juggernaut. And Eye for an Eye.
Yes, I can guide you through the deeper forest, the Orchid says. But I cannot abandon my brethren, or let what these Inox are doing go unanswered. He moves over to a guard's corpse and picks up a blade. You can help me if you want, but either way, blood must be spilled in this place. The Orchid rushes forward at a group of Inox, yelling wildly. Soon the whole camp is bustling with hostile activity. If you want a guide, it looks as though you'll need to keep him alive.
Alright, that's going to be a fun mechanic. So, oh god, okay. We've got skinny corridor, very large room. Skinny corridor with a sharp turn. Another bit of corridor and a room at the end. We must kill all enemies in all rooms and protect the Orchid. Alright then. These guys are guard elites. I'm going to imagine that they don't have a great deal of ranged damage. So, if we could immobilize all enemies within range 3 of me on top. We need something on bottom. Curse all enemies and bless all allies. Seems like a great time, going on 14. So that should, I hope, stop them attacking us this turn, which means we can just focus on doing things at range. For the Inox, that's more difficult, but we have Spare Dagger, attack 3 at a range of 3. And on bottom, nothing really great. What we might be able to do is, if we stand here at the back, we could do... Where's our straight line? Move 4, if the movement was in a straight line, perform attack X. So if we go on 42, if these guys go ahead of us, we can then charge forward 2 spaces and do that attack as well as our top attack. We'll see how that goes. Faith. We can multi-attack, but not for very much damage. We'll save long con for next turn, that's going to be great. Let's go with a burning oil on top and a move on bottom of some kind. We're going to do long con next turn, so we're going to need to be stood next to these two folks. So let's just go with Swift Bow. And we're going to go on 95 because we want to move in after this attack so we can play something else on bottom next. Tali. Not a time for Chain Lightning. We don't need to stun anything this time. Primal Duality does make darkness, which is a great note for the future. Attack 5, range 2 is really solid on top. And on bottom, we will just move 2 with Stoking Hail. Alright, let's see what these guys are up to. Move 2, attack 5 on 50, and Redthorn is on move 3. That's good. I'm happy with that because our first thing to do is immobilize all targets within range of us. So these two now can't move at us, so their attack 5 is rendered useless because there's no tile within their range that can hit us. Then we can curse them. We can bless our allies. We don't need a skeleton, we don't need that, we don't need that. Right, Brutus's turn. I'm not going to move forward and attack them. We're just going to attack them at range. We'll focus fire on one side for now. And here, move 4 if in a line attack. But if I were to end up stood here, we would take 2 attacks for 10 total damage. So we're just going to skip this movement. In fact, we will move forward exactly 1 tile. So we are 1 step closer to the door without putting ourselves at risk. We are going to attack this guy on the right. We could attack both of them for 5. But we'll save that for now. And we miss, which is grim. We'll move like this just to get our fire created. The guards can't do anything. We are going to attack the guy on the right. A good 7 damage. And again, we can move, but I don't want to move because I don't want to be in target range of these guys. Oh no, I do. I do want to be in target range of them because they already went. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Undo. Undo. There's no undo button. It's fine. We will live. Right, Faith. Long con, attack 4, disarm all enemies. We need to move 2 on bottom. We can move 4 and get advantage on those 2 attacks. So, these guys are going to be disarmed. They are retaliating for 3, which is pretty rough. But we'll have to deal with it. So now we can just do other ranged attacks and whatnot. Attack 1, range 3, attack 2, plus wound. Sure. And on bottom, with Chain Lightning, we can heal Faith some of the retaliate damage she will inevitably take. Shield won't work for retaliate. Disarm, we don't need this turn because Faith is disarming. Attack 4, range 3, push 3. That's going to be good to do some damage on bottom. And on top, bless all adjacent allies. And here, these guys are going to be disarmed, so we can hit them hard with an unstoppable charge. And on bottom, we can go with a sweeping blow. All right. They're going on 30. That is perfect. Faith is moving up to here, adjacent to both targets. Skip the movement, confirm the advantage, attack them both. Attack them both with advantage. Grateful for the advantage there, meant we didn't miss on that second attack. They died to their wound because they had 1 HP left, which is lovely. We're just going to attack this guy, give them a wound as well. And as we said, we're going to heal Faith some of that retaliation damage she took. Right, we are going to bless all adjacent allies. That is all 4 of us. And attack this fellow. And then we're going to move 3 up to here. Skip the movement, skip the push, attack for 5. Fingers crossed. They are very dead. Alright. Redthorn did not open the door, which I'm grateful for. We have a turn in us before we need to long rest with at least the Soothsinger. Or short rest, of course. Faith has a potion that can get 1 card back, so we can play 4 cards, which makes 2 turns. And we have this long corridor coming up. I'm going to imagine that there's not a door just here, that it's just going to be this big, long, open space. Alright, we're going to head on in with... This is going to be 1, 2, 3. That gets us to the door, which is not great. We can move further with Boots of Striding. One. No, this is Trample, which is Jump, which I don't want to do because that burns. Ah, going through a door, always the scariest thing. Alright, we'll move 5. That way we can move into the door and then retreat if we really want to. And Stiletto Storm. We'll do that on 11. Then if everyone goes after 11 or thereabouts, we can change up how things have gone otherwise. Let's see, let's do an Infernal Vortex and a Boiling Arc. Faith needs to change her initiative to 1 so that we can go through the door first. Oh, it is just a tiny corridor with another door. Okay, that changes some things. Stone Golem Elite. Current turn, retaliate 3 at a range of 3. That's horrifying. These guys move 2, attack 5 at a range of 4. Gosh, that is like so much damage, and everything here is elites, which is not fun for me. Attack 2, range 3. 1, 2, 3. Is it control to see? Oh no, it's L to see a path, isn't it? We can see all of these guys from here, so we don't need to push forward further if we don't want to. These guys can clearly see Faith. No one else is going to particularly want to stand on this exact tile. So let's skip the movement. Go with a big attack. This guy has shield. Let's just go with a minor power potion. I'm going to save the piercing bow for when we attack multiple creatures with shield. Oh, interestingly, this guy did not retaliate because they haven't gone yet. They haven't played their card, so the retaliate isn't active yet. That is important. Now, if we want to play a hand next turn, we have Duelist Advance, move 3, attack 3. Or add 2 to all of your attacks this round, targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. This guy's going to move forward 2, so they will be next to an ally. So, what do we want to play? Probably Burning Oil. So let's minor Stamina Potion. Get Burning Oil back. That's our turn for next round sorted. Brutus is here. We can move 1, 2, 3 to there. I think it's worth it if we can disarm this guy. That's one fewer giant attack we have to worry about. This guy puts up Retaliate but does not attack us, which I'm kind of fine with. Tali is freaking miles away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, if we're doing this, we only have to move 2. I don't want to do that. So we're not going to get a good move out of this, are we? Attack 4, target all enemies at exactly range 2. We could do that from here. It just seems like a big card to spend on these two guys. And then they're going. And then it's just Pandora at the end. Alright, we're just going to move 2 up to here. We cannot reach anyone with any kind of attack. We take a damage and we are wounded. This guy doesn't do anything. This guy's disarm has now passed, so what we can do is move 5 up to here. Skip the last of the movement. Attack. Go for the weak. No, go for the one that's poisoned. Will do more damage. And then disarm them both. So next turn, those two guys are not attacking us, which is great. Redthorn is just going to stay static while there are other enemies in the room. Tali just has 2 cards to play. Faith has just 2 cards to play. Pandora is going to long rest, and we just have 2 cards to play. This guy is moving 2 and attacking for 6, which is rough. Tali just has big burns, really, which is not a great time. We can move into here and like tank a hit if we want to, but that seems kind of terrible. Heal 3, range 4, attack 2, target all enemies within range 2 of the heal character. That would hit both of those guys. I'm just worried about how many more rooms we have to worry about and burning cards too early. And even if we did a standard attack here, we're not getting through this shield. So our turn is just a bit of a waste. Right, Faith. Add 2 to all of our attacks. These guys are disarmed, so they're not actually doing anything. It's just this guy's giant attack we have to worry about. So, add 2 to our attack. Then attack this guy. I am going to get through the shield, because if we can get a blessing and do 14 damage, we will kill this guy. So we're not attacking at advantage, but we are attacking with extra damage and piercing through the shield. That was a lot of +1s. I'm not mad about it. Right, these two guys move but can't attack. We are wounded. Attack 3, pierce 2. Here. Could see this guy dead. We attack 3, but they're poisoned, so it's attack 4. Pierce 2 means 3 HP, 1 shield on an attack 4. Oh, that's a grim miss. That is just a real bad time. On the next 6 sources of damage, you gain 1 shield. Are they going to attack us because we are the highest? No. Who are they going to target? I can't remember. Possibly Pandora. I don't want to play that yet. This guy is attacking us. We'll take 5 damage. They take retaliate 1. They're wounded, so they're going to die next turn, which is good. Here's our long rest. We have to pick 1 card to get rid of. Oh god, so many good cards. Nightmare Serenade, you're out. Redthorn doesn't go anywhere. Round 5. Right, we need to do a lot of stuff here. This guy's going to die to his wound, which is incredible. Tali is long resting. Faith is long resting. Brutus is long resting. And Soothsinger is going to disarm or stun these 2 ahead of us so they don't kill us. Stun at range 4 is way better than disarm at range 3. So we'll disarm on top, and on bottom we will disorienting dirge just to try and go on a 14 so that we will hopefully go ahead of these 2. We do, that's good. Disarm. Those 2. No attacking us today, buddy. Then curse our foes. Bless our allies. At this point, we may well be just out of blessings to add to the deck, because there is a cap on how many you can have. That guy dies to his wound. You'll love to see it. These guys are disarmed. We are wounded. We're taking a long rest. That's going to get rid of our wound. 1 card to lose. Retaliate, heal. Push, move. Attack, pull, leap and cleave. Yeah, I think Eye for an Eye is going. And Tali. Something to be gotten rid of. So many big attacks that I'm going to want to use later. Alright, let's drop Stoking Hail. We've got enough stun stuff that I think we'll manage between everybody else. Faith. Let's drop Flurry of Blades. It's kind of the worst version of Stiletto Storm. Right, I would really like these two guys to be dead now, please. We can do an unstoppable charge on the big guy, although we should look for potential AoE stuff first. Tali, can you move 1, 2, 3? Move 3, retaliate 1. Move 3, move 2, move 2. Alright, move 3, and then Boiling Arc against those two. Faith from here. We can hit both of them. Or we can do one bigger hit. I think we go with one bigger hit. Let's go with Swift Bow, save Burning Oil. Swift Bow on top, something on bottom. There's nothing I want to use. Let's go on Stiletto Storm. If we can kill one of these guys before 36, Faith can slip by. We're going to hit the guy on the right hard. And on bottom, we can spare dagger and hit them twice. Pandora. We could stun them. But instead, let's go for shield all allies within range 3. So notice this effect lasts till the end of the round. And if that's on bottom, something on top. We could bless again, but I think we're probably full on blesses. Alright, let's do this. They're going on a 16. That is rough. Move 4, attack 3, range 4, and wound. Should have gone with the stun. Faith can go on a 26 instead. That doesn't help me. Let's... Are these guys moving? They're just moving and ranged attacking. Let's try and draw a +1 here. And if we don't, we can add a wound. Curse, +1, they are dead, that's good. Then attack 4, range 3, and push. We will attack. Do I want to stun them? Move 4, attack 3, range 4, and wound. How's our deck looking? We've got 1 miss, 3 curses, no blessings because we're the one that applies the blessings. Alright. We will stun this guy. Well, he's going to die to his wound now, so get pushed. End Soothsinger's turn. That guy dies. Alright, that means we are just going to move in standard form. skip our attack. And everyone else is just moving up as far as they can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's come to here just so that somebody who can be invisible can do the breach. Faith, move 4, retaliate 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. This could be a mistake, but we just long rested, so we're not going to long rest again. Everything in the room takes its time loading. Okay, we've got some normal enemies. That's nice to see. Move 2, attack 4. Move 2, attack 4. Move 2, attack 4. Move 2, attack 4. Move 3, attack 4, range 3, pull. Alright, I am in hell. I'm in hell. I am in hell. I'm going to attack the weaker guy. They're all doing the same thing. You are a shaman. Oh no, you're not. Move 1, heal 1, range 1. Target all allies, bless self. Yeah, let's target him then. And we're about to take at least 3 attacks, I think. No, we'll take the 3. We'll save the 4 defense for when we have 4 actions. That might actually save us some attacks, you know. That one we will defend for 4. This guy's probably healing himself. Oh no, they're healing the retaliation damage. Redthorn pushes up. Right, Tali. Now is the time. Vengeance. Attack 2, range 3, kill all normal targets instead. There's 3 normal targets there. So if we could kill 3 enemies for 1 attack, that would be incredible. We're currently range 3. Currently here, 1, 2, 3. We're going to need to be a bit closer. We're going to need darkness and another element to be created first. Who can make elements in just about any possible way? Also, I would love it if Faith could not be right there. Faith could be invisible. That would help, because they're not going to get attacked if they're invisible, because they can't move. So, Faith's going to become invisible. On your next attack while invisible, double the value of the attack and gain 2 XP. Or we could long con everyone around us. These guys are going to retaliate for 1. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 disarms. I think that's pretty solid. So long con on top. And on bottom. I don't know if we can move. But if we can do the poison anyway, even though we are immobilized, that would be great. So that's Faith's turn sorted. So Tali, we're going to Primal Duality to prepare to kill stuff next turn using the darkness. So that's a move 2 on bottom. Vengeance is next turn, so something on top this turn. Something on top. Attack 5, range 2. We are here. If something comes into the doorway to attack Brutus, we'll be able to hit them. So, Brutus, are you going before or after 15? We could hit the Shaman with a disarm. That would be 5 out of 6 foes disarmed. Which I would say is pretty good going, really. Or, better, do we have change tempo, target all enemies within range 3, immobilize. If we could immobilize these guys, we could kill them immediately next turn. Range 3. 1, 2, 3. We need to be in the doorway. Move 3, curse 3. Move 4. We'll do move 4 marching beat as it's a little earlier. Who hasn't selected cards? We haven't. We're going to try and kill these 3 outright. We have hook and chain. We don't have spare dagger. These 4 are going to be disarmed. These 2 aren't going to be able to walk. Then next turn they're going to be killed immediately. So let's see if we can't move about 3. Move 3, move 3. Move 3 and push. I don't really want to push. Fine. Leaping cleave and... Leaping cleave for move 3. And something on top. Trample, sure. Attack 7, range 3, stone golem suffers 2 damage. Right, let's hope this goes to plan. Yes, I will attack all 4 of these guys with advantage. I meant to do this first. Skip movement, confirm targets. I should have done 1 more damage to all of those guys, but that's on me. We're on 14 HP. I will use healing potion. End our turn. Right, we are moving to here, or is Pandora moving to there? I think Pandora's moving to there. So we'll move to here. Skip the rest of the movement. Attack this guy. Huge damage. This is darkness and light. That's good. We are moving 4 up to here. Here. And I'm mobilizing all enemies within range 3. Right, we are moving to here and attacking that guy. Not wounded, unfortunately, so they will take that last pip of damage. They don't get the attack action, but they do get to strengthen themselves. That guy's cursed, doesn't get to do anything. Stone Golem just takes damage. Takes damage. Oh, Redthorn. Why would you stand there? Right. Tali. Vengeance. Attack 2, range 3. 1, 2, 3. And we probably want to move in a little bit. So let's do that. We're going to move into here. We're going to kill these 3. Is my hope and dream. Pandora, I would love it if you could stun those other guys. We can't right now. We could disarm one of them if we could be close enough. If we go after 17, we could stand where this guy has stood. What are these traps doing? 6 damage. Jeez. We cannot move them far enough with this thing, can we? An enemy within range 5 to perform a move 2. Alright. We can work with that. Attack 3, range 3, pull 2. 1, 2, 3. If we move to here, I need a move 2. Any move 2. Preferably one after 17. And Pandora needs to go after 32. And Faith. Attack and open a wound on someone. And that's on top, something on bottom. We are no longer immobilized, which is really good. So in fact, move 5 away from these guys. And then attack with burning oil. But we need to do it on the 95, which is more scary. 8 is rough. The rest we'll just have to deal with. That movement is a pain in the butt. So we'll do this. We will consume light and darkness there. I'm still pretty happy with how that went down. Yeah, pretty happy. We'll step in a little more, create some ice. End our turn. Right. I really wanted to pull this guy closer to these traps. Which is now going to be a problem for me. I'm disarmed? Oops. Alright then, well that's just not happening. Faith is going to get a bit wrecked. Solid miss there though. Thank you, curses, or whatever else it might have been. Move 3, curse, range 3. Move 3, attack 3, range 3. Alright, let's bless our adjacent allies. Then move to like here. And attack that guy. Good. End that turn. Right, I need to get these guys closer to these traps. We can move 5 to like here. Attack 4, range 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want to move to there. 1, 2, 3. So we're still in range for an attack. Because if I have an attack action, I'm still going to take it. I swear, oh god, he's put himself close enough to be a target for these guys now. Oh god. Right. I need Faith to move out of the way slightly. Pull 2, range 3. 1, 2. That would be great. And we can move on, do this advance. That's perfect. So, pull 2, range 3. Let's actually pull 3, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can pull the further one to here, which I think is even better. Pandora. Can we use items during a long rest? I'm going to check because it's that important. Yes, we can. You go on initiative 99 and it is still considered a turn. So we're going to long rest. We are going to... if we could push up, push 1 all target adjacent enemies. Alright, let's go Provoking Roar. Is a disarm action and Sweeping Blow. Tali. Attack 1, range 3. Attack 3, range 3, and stun is also kind of great. And that's on top. Let's Chain Lightning, heal Brutus on the bottom. I have no idea how this is going to go. Move 1, attack 7, move 3. We basically need to protect Orchid. Redthorn, the Orchid. Face initiative is okay. Right, we are moving 3 to here. Not pushing. Disarming. We get some gold. We are going to move to here. Skip the movement, skip the attack. And then you're disarmed, so I'm going to pull you to here. Pandora's turn is not working out so late in the order, but there's nothing I can do about it now. But we can stun this guy. Yes. Alright, now no one is getting attacked. That is incredible. This late game stuff has just become stun management simulator, hasn't it? Right, we are going to use our Doomed Compass. And have you walk into that trap for me. Thanks. Right, that kills them and leaves the passage to the door open for us, which is a great time. I don't need a skeleton. Don't need to be invisible. Fine with that. We can do our long rest. Choose a card to get rid of. Let's get rid of just all this extra blessing that I don't even think we've seen most of our characters use any of their blessings yet. Redthorn, are you stepping in that trap? No, you're opening the door, you moron. Why would you do that? Okay, these two didn't attack. We've got Inox Guard Elite, Inox Guard Elite, Inox Elite Archer. These traps do 6 damage apiece. Right. Looks like we're going toe-to-toe here to get this guy finished off. It's going to be a short rest. I want the Pierce. So I guess we're redrawing. Sweeping Blow. Goodbye. We could disarm on top to disarm them another turn. Or we could just unstoppable charge, hope to get through them. What do we have? We have 3 blessings and a +3 in our deck, and 2 Pierce 3 redraws. So unstoppable charge, if we get lucky, will do what we need. And on bottom, spare dagger, just because we might be able to draw like a +1 and the poison they have on them, and they're wounded, so we just need to get them down to 1 HP. So that's you. Pandora, can you ever get these 2 guys to not attack anything? Immobilize could work. Stun would work. Disarm would work. This is range 3. This is range 4. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to be stood on this gold, which is a move 3. Marching beat. Move 4. We could marching beat 1 ally within range 3. Force this guy to move backwards. But I think what's going to happen is we're going to marching beat for 4. And provoke terror and hope that we go faster than these guys. Faith. I would like to long rest, particularly because we would get our eagle-eye goggles back and our leather armor. But I feel like in this current predicament, I guess if these 2 are going to be stunned, we can long rest. And Tali also looking at a long rest. Where is Tali? Tali's all the way back here. Jesus wept. How are we for HP? We're on full HP. We can short rest. I want the move 4. Goodbye primal duality. We want to move 4 on bottom. That's going to put us 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do not have a range 5 attack, I think. So, do we have a heal on top? We don't. So, what's the thing we're least likely to use functionally soon? Vengeance. The Arlux Guard Elite are shield and retaliating, which is incredible for us. The Archer is attacking 3, range 4, targeting 2 and wounding. This guy is moving 3, attacking 6 and suffering from 1 damage, which is also great. Faith's initiative is fine. These guys are just adding retaliate. I can deal with that. We are big attack first. Piercing. +1. I love it when a plan comes together. Move 2. We'll step on some more gold. Right, we are moving 4. Let's move even more. Let's move up to here. Now, Archer Elites. These are the guards. The guards already went. So when we stun them, the stun will persist into the next turn. Which is incredible. It means they're not doing anything next turn. Really appreciate that. Let's get a skeleton up. They can tank something from the archer, perhaps. And let's make us invisible as well. Tali is going to move 4 up to here. Then skip this attack action. Inox Archer Elite attacks the skeleton. Skeleton dies. We have had that skeleton ring for like most of the campaign, so I expect it to not last very long these days. Heal 2 and get rid of a card. I think Visage of the Inevitable has had its moment. Redthorn, where are you going now? Nowhere. Funny that. Alright, these two guys are stunned, which is great. A stunned character cannot perform any abilities nor use items on its turn. The stun condition is removed at the end of the afflicted character's next turn. Characters must still select 2 cards or rest. However, the actions are not played and the cards are simply discarded. A long rest is performed as normal. Right, I want to push those guys into those traps, but they're stunned, so we can't make them walk against their will. So we would need to actually use a push action. Mobilize, move 3, attack 3, disarm, attack 3, force all enemies within the area to perform a move 1 action, possibly next time. Curse all enemies, bless all allies, shield people. Right, let's start from the back. Move 3 and jump. Move 4 in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4. What push do we have? Attack 3, push 2. 1, 2. If I can get to here, that would be incredible. Pandora has discarded Marching Beat. Would I ever take a short rest just to get Marching Beat back, just to push that guy into a trap? Attack 3 and pierce, move 4, jump, attack everyone moved through, move 3 and jump, move 4 in a straight line, move 2, attack 2. If we move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to here, we could push this guy next turn. Alright, let's do that. Move 2, attack 2, and move 4. If we do... Oh, how is there retaliate at the moment? 3. We only have 5 HP, and this archer is still around. Faith is back here. Move 4, retaliate 1. Move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we have any push, do we? Pull. Move. Attack. 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 No. So let's move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And burning oil that guy at the back who's being a pain in the butt. Tali. Do we have any push? Does not look like it. Chain lightning, attack 5, range 2. 1, 2, 3. We need to move 3 to make that work. We can do that on Eye of the Hurricane. And Pandora. Shield 2, affect all allies within range 3. I think will be good for this turn. It's an aura, so it's persistent, I think. An active bonus with the aura keyword affects its targets only while they are within range. Well, we're going to move within that range, so that's good. Something on top. We don't need to disarm again, although if we go later than the guys who are stunned, we might well have the chance. Faith's initiative is fine. The elite, the archer, move 3, attack 3. Range 5, mobilize and wound. Move 5 to here. Attack. Oh, it's still range 3. I thought it was range 4. Can I be stood here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's still range 3. If I'm stood here, 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I still can't hit this guy with a range 3 attack. So let's hit this one that won't retaliate against us. Huge damage. They take a wound damage. Right, what are we doing? We're moving 5 up to here. Consume fire, move 3 more. Interesting, interesting. How much health do we have? Like 12? So that can put me there. Let's do that. Then we can attack this guy. Let's make it a little more powerful, and why not attack with advantage? Is there an element I would really like for next turn? We can push with wind. There's a chest back there and all. Let's make some wind. We're getting shot. We figured that much was going to happen. Right, we are moving... If we move 2, we can then move 1, 2, 3, 4. And attack this guy. It's not the trap work that I was hoping for, but it's still pretty good going. No retaliate damage, of course, because we killed them. We don't need to shield 2 anymore. Range 3, force all enemies in the targeted area to perform a move 1 action. They're not in range of those things yet. So let's just disarm this guy. And I don't think we need the shield, so we'll push forward 1 step. Is there any other element I would like in play? No, we'll save it for chain lightning when we bust open this door. Right. Can I get people into these traps for me? Is my question. We don't have a push 3, do we? We do. This is push 3. Attack 1, range 3, push 3. But we would need to be here, so I'd need a 1, 2, 3 movement with jump. Which we're not going to get. We can force someone to do something for us, but that's not what we need right now. We can long con, we can pull 3 at a range of 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Faith is going to smoke bomb after a smoke bomb on bottom after a duelist advance. That's going to work out, I think. This guy is already disarmed. This guy's going to end up in that trap. Move 3 with jump. 1, 2, 3. Attack 3, push 2. I don't need to attack that one. So let's do a provoking roar to disarm this guy again, but we want to do it very late. Tali. Heal Brutus on bottom. And do a fairly standard attack there. And here, do a Curse and Bless on bottom and on top. Just a basic attack against the guy next to us. Right, Faith's initiative, I think, is fine. We are going to... Oh, I wanted to go late. Damn it. Okay, let's change our plans then. We're going to move 3 with jump. To here. We're going to attack this guy and disarm them. Then Faith is going to move to here. Skip the rest of the movement, skip the attack, and pull this guy onto this trap. Very dead. Right, we are going to do a basic attack here. Why not add a wound? We'll take our 3 retaliation damage, and we will move 3. And attack 3 at a range of 3. We miss. Take some more damage. That's us done. This guy's disarmed. We are wounded. We are going to heal, I think. We could heal here, we could heal there, we could heal ourselves and get rid of this wound. Let's heal here. And attack 1, range 3, and push. I don't really want to push this guy. And he's got 1 shield, so we'll skip that. Redthorn keeps awkwardly moving around. We'll play the 2 cards we have. Faith over here. We'll swift bow and let's go get that chest. We are going to long rest. This guy is not disarmed anymore though, which is slightly scary. We don't have any way to disarm him. We do. We could long con instead. We need to move a little bit. Let's do it that way. Here, we'll just play the 2 cards we have. Faith is then going to move to here. Skip the movement, confirm the retaliation, and attack that guy. We miss, but they are disarmed. Tali is going to move. Attack 1, range 3. We can hit with that. We make some fire and ice. What are we up to? Attack 3, push 2. 1, 2. Doesn't get them into that trap. Alright, we're just going to keep attacking this guy then. This is a bit of a naff turn, wasn't it? We're long resting. Something that we're not going to need in this next big room. Marching beat, you're gone. Redthorn continues to march towards the door. Tali is long resting. Faith is long resting. We are going to do something to keep this guy from killing us. Disarm them after doing blesses and curses, and we are going to long rest. Their initiative is just slower, which is incredible because otherwise we'd have big issues. So bless and curse everybody. Disarm this guy so they cannot attack us. He is disarmed. Doesn't get to attack. We are long resting. Card to get rid of. Warding strength. You're out. Tali, still wounded, but the healing will get rid of that wound. And something else to get rid of. Vengeance, your time is past. Faith. I think we can probably get rid of open wound, although it's our last big movement, isn't it? Smoke bomb I want. Duelist advances movement on top. Long con has been good to us. Alright, we're dropping burning oil, surprisingly. He is dangerously close to that door. Right, we're setting up for next turn. Big chain lightning. We need wind and light for that in this tiny room. So we need to make wind and light. Can make some light with this or with that. We are at range 1, 2, 3 of this guy. Heal 3, attack 2, target all enemies within range 2. Attacking for 2 is not a lot right now. Healing, and we'll just go with ice spikes on top, I guess. Faith, I would really just like this guy to be dead. I've given up on the idea of the chest because we need to get bodies in this room before this guy bursts through the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, if we move 3 and 5, we can be the first one in the room. I don't love it, but we can. 3 and 4, we would have retaliate on ourselves at the very least. Right, let's go 3 and 5. Let's get ourselves in that door. From where we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retaliate 2, shield. I think we want to go move 5, echoing aria, get a shield on for next to the door. We need to just slam this guy and get them dead. If we go with a big attack on bottom, sorry, a big attack on top. Do you need wind for chain lightning? Oh, I nearly played chain lightning. That would have been horrible. We do need wind. So leaping cleave. Alright, I don't love it. 55 is perfect. Faith's okay. We were... I tried to do 2 bottoms of cards. I haven't made that mistake in ages. Alright, let's come up to here then. Actually, do we still have our invisibility cloak? We don't. Alright then. Put retaliate on for everybody. We don't need a minor mana potion. Faith. Move 3 to here. Skip the attack. Move 5 to there. At the very least, we don't have our squishy guy too much in the action at the end of this round, I hope. Excellent curse. 3 damage is fine. The archers +0 is good. They take retaliate damage. Another curse is excellent. Tali, we are doing poor moves. Heal. Pandora. Make fire and light. Attack this guy. Help out over there. End turn. We are smashing this guy in the face. Thank goodness. And moving with jump, creating wind like that. Then the elites. Moving, attacking, but they're not in range, which is perfect. Redthorn. I swear, you better start attacking something, because otherwise what use are you to us here? Tali is going to do a chain lightning. Range on first attack is 3. So we need to be stood here, which is 2 away. It's perfect. We have wind and light. Faith is going to Stiletto Storm. No, we're not. Stiletto Storm, attack 2, range 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to Smoke Bomb Stiletto Storm. We are going to play these 2 cards, and we need to move in 1, 2, 3, 4 or thereabouts. Can't go in a straight line. Right, if we can't do that, 1, 2, 3, we can't do that. Let's get Juggernaut going. On the next 3 sources of damage, you take no damage instead on bottom. And on top, we'll spare Dagger on the off chance someone moves into range. Right, we are making ourselves invisible. Oh, I tried to do the top of 2 cards again because I'm dumb. Scoundrel is immobilized. Confirm my own retaliate. Alright, this has turned into a very quick nightmare. We're going to move up to there. Then we are going to attack. We're going to attack you. Then I'm going to attack you. Then I'm going to attack you. And then I'm going to attack you. Alright, not perfect, but not awful. How much retaliate does this guy have? Oh, he has retaliate 2 because of our abilities. Unfortunately, I made Faith invisible in the doorway, and this guy is the only thing that can be attacked now, which is like super dumb. Who's left? Inox Archer. You're an archer. You're an archer. I can stun 2 of them. So I can move 3 to here. Skip the last of my movement. Can I kill you, please? I can. Then I can stun these 2. It's going to stop us being attacked anymore. We've got every element under the sun basically ready. Redthorn is just moving around now. Sure. We're back here, shaping the ether. Attack. Boiling Arc. Would get everybody. Eye of the Hurricane. I mean, why not Eye of the Hurricane, right? Can we see our pal over there? We can. So Eye of the Hurricane on top. And we'll move on bottom. Faith. We are still invisible. Let's short rest, get Stiletto Storm back. Or Burning Oil, one of the 2. Alright, we'll burn Stiletto Storm. Oh, we already got rid of Burning Oil. Okay, Swift Bow then. Can I move 1, 2, 3? Can I move 3? Can I move 3? I can. Alright, this is going to be incredible. You can long rest over here. 1, 2, 3 movement. Alright, let's do that. Come on, I want to take my turn. I want to take my turn. We are going to move 5 into the middle of this lot. We are still invisible, so when we attack, we can attack all of these guys, double damage at advantage. That was a curse. They get hit very hard. They die. These guys are disarmed. It's laying traps now, huh? It's not going to end well for you. 3 damage trap. Alright, let's move to here. And then let's stun, push, extra target. 1, 2, confirm. Can't push him back into this trap, unfortunately, which was my hope, but that's fine. We're going to move 4. If we want to hit them this turn, we have to stand in the trap, which is dumb. How much health do we have? We have enough. Oh yeah, we don't take any damage for a while, because we're hardcore. He's disarmed and stunned. We're going to long rest. I don't care what we lose, because surely there's nothing that they can do now to make this a bad time for us. Short rest here. Get rid of this. Sure. Play anything that we can get XP with. I have the Hurricane. Ice Spikes. Play those 2. Anything we... bottom of that gives me an XP. And anything for XP here. Short rest. Get rid of this. XP, XP. Spare Dagger is XP. Trample is XP. Alright, this guy is boned. We are going to do this. Do that. Stun this guy. Double stunned. Stone cold. We could attack. We could attack. It's fine. Could have added more damage to that attack, but you know, no harm done. We're just going to like move to here. Get 2 XP. Skip our attack. Tali. Heal. Someone. Where's our buddy? Is that our buddy there with 17? Heal our buddy. Now, we don't get the attack part of this thing, but we still should get 1 XP. They're going to do their thing, and the round ends, and the mission is over.
With the last of the Inox and their golems dead, the Orchid drops his sword and falls to his knees. "Thank you," he says. "They killed my family when they came. They said my children were not strong enough workers." The Orchid dips his fingers in a pool of blood and begins to paint his face with it. "I thought killing them all would help, but I still feel hollow. I owe you a debt for what you have done. I will gladly lead you into the Western Forest. On the way, however, I would like to check on a neighboring Orchid village. I fear this may not be the last of the slaving Inox tribe." The Orchid stands and turns to you, his face now a red mask of ferocity and hatred. I am called Redthorn. Follow me.
All right. We get a perk point and a perk upgrade and a perk point here. And then back on the overworld map. Achievement unlocked, Pretty Lights. No idea. Reputation 1, 12 XP. Tribal Assault unlocked. And Shadow Wield unlocked. Alright, Pandora has leveled up. We have gained a perk, but for now, that is something to do next time. Until then, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Cheers.